Hi!
Hello.
Hi.
I have gotten so good at these intros. I
Yeah.
should really run a seminar on introducing people in live streams. Hello, my name is Shiva Mehta. I will be your MC for the evening. We are in issue 3 of our special 4-shot game where the masks are meeting the boys. I will give you guys a quick recap on everything that's happening soon. But first, allow me to throw to my wonderful cast members, Indrani.
What's up? Hello, everybody. My name is Indrani. I will be playing Shakti Woman, the legacy descendant of everybody knows him, everybody loves him, Shaktiman. Uh, I am really excited to see what happens today because we left on a little bit of a cliffhanger last time. So hype. That's me, Chirag. What's up?
Hey, sup? I'm Chirag. I'll be playing Tiger Spider. Formerly Tiger Man. Now he's just Tiger Spider. The got 6 arms, got super strength, but he's just one in anyway. You can lose him in the crowd. There's just so many guys like him. Just so many guys like him. Uh, Next up, we go to the one who doesn't even need a superhero name. We have Alaka.
That's right, I don't need a superhero name. My normal name is cool enough, and it's not because I didn't think of one. Hey everyone, I'm Alika. I'll be playing Hari Bograj, the yet to be named superhero. He's
Jelly
a
jumps.
beacon. He's not going to be named Jelly Jump, I swear to God. Anyways, yeah, he's the beacon archetype, and he has a minor power of being able to turn plastic into jelly, which is super great and very nutritious, and you should all be in awe of this power. We're going to throw it back to Indrani for announcements.
Hashtag harass Bograj. um,
Did you
yeah.
say Aras Bograj?
Remember when Six Across Buddy was like, "Oh, when you said Hari Bhograj, Shubham misheard you as Haras Bhograj because how much his NPCs were bullying you last time."
They see an unnamed superhero in this day and age, and they're like, "Yeah,
Where's your branding at, my dude?
Yes,
But
that's why
I
they bullied him.
it's
right,
exactly why."
I have announcements. Our very first announcement is a little somber. For those who may or may not know, the Assam floods are currently causing a lot of havoc in North India, and we've put some links in chat for ways you can support people who are suffering in Assam right now due to the insane floods. This is one of the worst sort of like natural disasters we've faced in a while. So there's not a lot of mainstream coverage for this. And we were really hoping to just use whatever platforms we have to spread the word. If you cannot donate, that's completely okay. If you just share the word to your friends, social media, whatever it may be, please do that. All of it helps. And thank you, Alika, for bringing this, like for letting us know that we should do this. We appreciate you. Our second announcement is really exciting and kind of like freaking me out. We have 1,000 members on our Discord server. 1,000. 1000.
Now,
Right?
at this when we monetize and make it that they have to stay on the server, they have to all pay $1 each. Is that how I finally become
later,
rich?
Later.
Okay.
That's later.
Okay.
Shubham is having a financial crisis right now, but please, we are not gonna make anybody pay to be on our Discord server.
Hold on,
If
hold on,
you
hold
would-
on. You said that incorrectly. Shubham is having a financial crisis perpetually. It's not right now.
Fair enough.
It's always.
Fair enough. If you would like to provide moral support to Shubham, come join our Discord server. It's dayseasondragons.com/Discord server. It's a great place to play a whole bunch of TTRPGs. Not just Dungeons and Dragons, but stuff like Masks, for which we have an open table. It's going to be a very different game from the one you'll see us play, but come play that. There's Pathfinder. There's this, there's that. There's just so much to play. Just come. I promise you, it's great. It's a wonderful community. We also wrapped up our queer game jam, and a lot of incredible members from our community created TTRPGs of their own. Shout out to Ari, who is one of our incredible moderators. They led the community jam, and we appreciate you very much, Ari. Thank you so much for doing this. We will have links to everybody's work on the server and in chat soon. So keep an eye out for that and support creators if you can, please. All wonderful people. Um, so those are the announcements.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's play Masks X the Boys because we couldn't come up with a better name.
Boys with masks.
This is entirely
The
your
masked-
fault,
The
marketing.
Masked Boys.
It's not the crew's fault if the marketing team falls short on naming.
Yeah, okay. The marketing
Except
team
the
is
crew is the
dealing with a
marketing
mental
team.
health crisis. So
When are they not?
Oh,
Yeah.
before we start, for all our friends across the world, reproductive rights matter, and we stand by all the women, trans folk, and non-binary people who are currently facing this immense crisis in the States. If there's anything you would like us to amplify, please let us know, and we'd be happy to use our social platforms to do so. If you disagree with me on this, you can
At
leave.
last.
Bye. Fuck you. But
Yeah.
for those who do agree,
Of
thank you.
our
Please
of our
support women.
6 viewers, if any.
Yeah. I mean,
We know
yeah.
your names. There are only 6 of
Yeah.
you. We'll track
Yeah.
it down.
No, we won't. We are not.
There's 13 people
That's not what we do.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I-
that's that. Let's play some games. The
All
world
right.
sucks right now, but this is a nice little space to.
You say that as we're going to enter a game where we are.
I was just thinking, I was like, that doesn't work.
A superhero
This is-
dystopia is not exactly any better. But
Yeah.
let's dive into it. Last we left off, you guys had been exploring the underground tunnels in Shakti Foundation, this hidden cavern that had not been discovered by anyone else before, but clearly had seen some fair amount of use. There you met a character whose name, can anyone remind me of his name? I couldn't find my notes.
There we
I
met a
didn't-
character
he-
who's.
He didn't have a name. He refused
Yeah,
to
he
give
didn't
it to
have
us.
a
There
Yeah.
we go. He didn't have a name. We'll call him Mr. Nobody.
I called him. Yeah, I think
He
that was
said
either
his
the
name
name
was
he wanted
no
to be called, and
name.
I just called.
The no face guy. There we
He
go.
said, "Call me no name."
Okay, cool, great. I was wondering. I was like, wow, did I really not name this character? Cool. I am
Dang it, I
smart.
was going to trick him that I was Mr. I was going to trick him that I was going to be Mr. Potato Man because of his face thing, and you messed it up, guys, with your honesty.
Damn it. All right. So you met a character who could essentially remove and replace any organ in their body as need be. They were essentially a Mr. Potato Head, but for their whole body. They seem to be trapped over there and also revealed that they work for the evil foundation, Carl. As you guys tried to figure out what this place was, you were able to at least figure out that it held prisoners of some sort, superhero prisoners or super beings, to say the least. Whether they're heroes or villains, you don't know. Then you managed to trigger a mechanism that essentially depowered you temporarily. The worst effects were felt by Shakti Woman and Tiger Spider, whereas Hari Bograj was more or less unfazed. And
They're just too powerful. Too
Yeah.
powerful.
however, after recovering from this, you were able to get past the failed mechanism and revealed a further secret chamber where you were confronted by the sight of Tiger Spider, your ally, but also standing right across you. So we'll pick up over there. Allow me to switch over to our game phases. There we go. Hope everyone's subtitles are working. They don't.
Ooh, so cool. Nope. 3 of our
Oh,
subtitles.
that's because. Ta-da!
It's only mine,
Testing.
and it will make more awful
Oh, no.
bodily function.
No.
And our names are
Oh,
all
no,
whack.
oh man, I am so bad at this at times. At times, I say this at times. Okay, we are fine now.
Fine.
We are fine now. All right.
Professionals
Professionals. So,
who don't get paid.
I mean, that's all professionals, isn't it? Where the lie at? All right. So, with that, as the three of you stand there and you are greeted by the sight of Tiger Spider standing in front of you, Tiger Spider is not in the same outfit that the one next to you is wearing. They seem to be wearing a lab coat. They also only seem to have 4 arms instead of 6.
Wait, you mean like muscular forearms, or you mean like the number 4?
Yes, they have 4. They have 4.
Okay, so yeah. Because the funny thing is, like, we're not in costume either. We all changed into our ordinary clothes.
Right.
So like we're in our ordinary sweat or whatever we wear, and then we see this guy. Does he have glasses on?
He does have glasses on. Yes.
Okay, but otherwise he looks exactly like me.
Exactly like you.
So like, just like, I'm sorry. This some carnival mirror thing?
With a panicked expression, this a person starts to walk backwards and is going towards what you see is a massive holding cylinder behind him with an kind of amniotic fluid that you can't see through. And there's a dashboard of like buttons and kind of keys that just seem to be there, like a classic lab, you know. They rush off in that direction, very retro in its design. They're going off towards that direction. Yeah.
I yell. I'm like, stop where you are! Like in a really loud sort of.
Are
Like,
you trying to command them to?
voice.
Okay, you can use I guess superior to see if you.
No, I have a thing.
Oh yeah,
for
you have a thing.
NPCs.
Go for it. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Let me roll 2d6.
Got this.
Oh, I rolled a 6 on the dot, but I
Ooh.
think I add something. But
Okay.
you guys moved those things down. So wait, should we do our start of the game or end of? Did we do that at the end of the game?
We did it. We'll come back to this. Let's jump into this for now, and then we will.
Okay. Okay.
After that, we can take a
Yes.
break.
Is
Yeah, you
Cool.
can add savior to this.
yeah, I can add savior, but my savior is -1, so that's a 5 that fails. But that's 5 out of 5 potential for me,
Wow.
which means I think I level up.
Yes,
Nice. You do level up. Well done.
All right, I'll figure that out on my own time. But
Okay. So you failed that. What are the conditions for what happens when you fail?
there is no
On a miss, they do as they
on a
please?
miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I take -1 forward against them. So
Okay.
anytime I roll against them again, I
Yeah.
subtract 1 on top of.
Got
So
it.
there's no like
All right.
conditions. I
You
have.
see, as this person smacks down a big red button, and as they do that, all the different cylinders that are lining up against the walls, they seem to release their liquids, and the floor gets flooded with this greenish foamy liquid. As you see, about 6 cylinders empty out and open, and in these, you see there are 3 Shakti Womans and 3 tiger spiders.
Wow, I feel left out. Jeez.
Fuck.
I'm sure they're saving the Haribo grudges for last. They're the most dangerous ones.
Oh yeah, cool, sure. I feel so reassured. Can I assess the situation here besides
for it.
like what has happened? Can I tell like if there are any other people besides fake tiger spider or like where is he running to?
The fake tiger spider, the first one you saw, ran to the dashboard and pressed the red button, and is now watching as these 6 people are released over here. Other than that, you can still roll, assess the situation, and let's see what else you get. Because that bit was obvious. You don't need to roll for that.
Okay, great. So I will roll superior. Is it? I'm bad at that. Great. But I rolled a 7,
Okay.
so I think that's a partial success.
Yeah.
I get to ask one question.
Okay. Go for it. Ask me.
How could we best end this quickly?
Fair enough. This seems to be obviously a lab, and your experience with just understanding the process that Astra has put into developing superheroes is fairly acute because you've always wanted to kind of improve upon your own conditions. So you can tell from what's going on over here that this seems to be some kind of genetic engineering process, perhaps cloning. And if that's the case, then there's usually a fail-safe because clones aren't stable. So Astra realistically would also put in fail-safes if they were going to put in, like they would with the superheroes, right? They've always kind of gone, we create a superhero, you want a fail-safe. They don't want another Homelander. So yeah, you imagine there's a fail-safe. You can't see it from where you are, but I mean, you can take a fair
would
guess.
I be privy to the fact that this failsafe would not necessarily be on the bodies of these clones, or it might just be in the lab itself?
I would say, okay, so that's the second question, but I think realistically, you being who you are, will know that it's twofold. It's probably something in the lab because you want anyone to be able to access it, but it has to have a direct tie-in with the clones because they need to be independent of the, they can't always be tied up to the lab.
Right. That makes sense. Okay, great. I'm going to just yell out to these things look like clothes of you two only, I might add, which is a little upsetting. Also, I don't want to fight 3 Shakti women, so let's find a way to disable them real quick.
Okay, I'm on it.
You,
And he just like very confused. He just lunges forward at the speed of a spider, and
Okay.
just at the version of him with glasses and a lab coat, just like going to engage.
Okay.
And fighting, but his goal is take away his glasses and lab coat.
Okay. So obviously the other tiger spider is across the whole room. Are you just jumping across? Is that like just a big?
Yeah, that was just some idea because like I assume like the glass case has just been lifted up, so they're just like, but they didn't like block the way.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm going to like speed through or like jump over them while they're just
Sure. As you try to do that, you do unfortunately, as you're jumping through the air, get slammed by another tiger spider. And it's weird because as you're soaring through the air, you're greeted by your own face, which is very close to you. And it just has an ugly snarl on its face. It's very animalistic in its design. Very lacking in, like, their eyes are like shark eyes. And just snarls at you, and you get slammed by the equal strength of this being.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm Tiger Spider Shark Man is not a good name, and I'm just going to start throwing down with all of these guys.
All right, go for it. What are we using? Because I feel like this is a great time for if you have the China and a bull in a China shop.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm just breaking everything.
All right.
So, that is danger.
Yeah.
That's my danger. My danger is my danger's only 1, I
Oof.
think, which is odd for me. So yeah.
Oh, I think I moved it down.
Probably.
When I rearranged your
did. You think I
labels.
was? Yeah. So, whoa, 2d6. 1. Healthy. It's healthy. I rolled 2 nat 1s. That's a healthy 3.
Ooh, okay. As you try to, like, one thing that you're not familiar with is fighting beings of equal strength, especially in the disorienting manner when they have the same fighting style and movements as you. So every time you feel like,
And there's 3 of them.
yeah, every time you think you're about to throw a punch, it's greeted by the same fist slamming right into your knuckles. And very quickly you feel like your own hands are starting to, like, slowly. Does Tiger Spider have quick healing?
Quick enough.
Quick enough. You can feel like
it takes...
you can feel like hairline fractures forming and resealing as your fists just crunch into other fists. I'm going to quickly throw to Shakti Woman and Hari Bograj. What are you guys doing?
Before you do that, though, because if I'm willing to cause significant collateral damage, which I am, I choose an option even on a failure.
Go for it. Tell me what you think you've got.
Yeah. So I'm going to what's it called? Yeah, I'm going to create an opportunity for my allies. Like, I'm causing a big fight. All 3 of us are like getting into it, and we're just going up and down. So it's just like, there's a lot of confusion and things.
Yeah.
But it's like if someone takes advantage of the distraction and not have to deal with that, they can.
Cool. Shakti Woman, Hari Bograj, if you guys want to do anything.
I look at Hari Bograj and I say, I wouldn't want to fight 3 Me's either, and I am going
Hey.
to I'm going to turn to the 3 Shakti
Yeah.
women, and I'm going to use my psychic
Mhm.
chakra to basically send out the sort of mental
Mhm.
wave that I'm going to attempt to sort of like just like knock them out with. Like that's the goal. I want to unleash my powers to be able to do it. So you see like this chakra
Right.
form in my hand, which I can't do. But look at this Daisies and Dragons chakra now. I am going to swing it in their direction. And this one, like unlike my other chakras,
Yeah.
isn't corporeal.
Yeah.
It like sort of it's this psionic sort of thing, right? So it
Mm.
fades as it moves towards them.
Mm.
And yeah, should I roll?
Go for it.
Freak?
Yeah, go for it. Roll freak. I'm cool for it. Uh, yeah. 10. Okay.
Yeah.
You see, as all 3 Shakti women have all risen into the air and they all have their hands up and wide as they're starting to form chakras, very similar to like your hero pose as when you start fights. Can you rise up,
Yeah.
creating chakras in your hand? I'm not.
That's literally what I do too.
Yeah.
Like,
and as
go up and
and as they're doing that, you kind of send out your psychic wave. Suddenly, is there something you want to say? What happens? Or there's a 10, so
yeah, I just go, there can only be one. And like you see the sort of rage in my eyes as
Yeah.
I like, yeah. the
okay,
psychic
interesting. Oh, so this was you rolling what?
Freak.
Okay, rolling freak. Out of curiosity,
Unleash powers.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Sorry?
Unleash powers.
Yeah, unleash
Unleash.
powers,
Cool.
Unleash, yeah.
All right. As this wave shoots out, you see as 1, 2, 3, the Shakti women just throw puke, like they just chug whatever was in them as they get nauseous from like just being hit by the wave, and they back away, scared of the sight of the alpha Shakti woman appearing in front of them.
Yeah. My eyes sort of like flare with this sort of bright sunlight. On
Yeah.
them.
As your eyes start to glow. Hari Bograj. The 3 Shakti women seem to back away. You also see at this point the no face, no name, nobody seems to be skulking to the back of the what do you call it? The cylinders, and seems to be kind of doing their own stealthy thing. You notice that they're doing this at least.
I don't really have that much power to stop him at the moment.
Yeah.
Yes, later on. But I'm going to. These two are kind of taking care of their counterparts for the moment. So I am going to attempt to directly engage fake tiger spider lab scientists do.
Okay.
I want to like use my parkour skills. I'll take out my little bow staff.
Yeah. Let's see it. Yes. Let's go.
Yes. I'm going to take out my bow staff. I'm going to like run, dodge, weave, just like jump off like the bodies of the fighting creatures.
Yeah.
Use the green amniotic fluid to like slide beneath the legs of one of them and just kind of like get to fake lab guy, and then use my bow staff to sweep his legs out.
Give me so I think this is technically mundane, but do you have a moveset for this? Because I would love to see what moveset this qualifies.
I have Suck It Domitian, which is when you stand strong while dramatically under fire, roll savior.
Yeah, go for it.
Directly engage.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be cool. So yeah. And also my danger sucks, so I don't want to roll danger in any case, but I will roll savior.
You can also use no, this is, I would say, I mean, pretty much superhero if you have it, but otherwise I would say Suck It Dummy.
Don't we just get 2 moves? Am I?
Yeah, I don't know what. Sorry, I didn't know which one was the other one you had. But yeah, then in that case, go with Suck It Domitian.
I have Suck It Domitian and Straight Up Sleeper. So, anyways, wow, that sucked. That was a shit move. But that was a total of 6. I believe that's okay.
That's
If we give you a team pool.
I give you a team point.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
That's a 7.
Yeah.
7 or 8? Do you guys both give a team point?
So you can
No,
only
no.
give
Give
one.
one. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, each of us can give one, but we wouldn't both give to make a 6 and 8 because there's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
7
Yeah.
and
fair
8 are the
enough.
same. Yeah,
All right. In that case,
we each give half a point.
go, go, go. All right. So in that case, as in fact, which makes sense because as you guys dive into this fight and you see Tiger Spider suplexing his own clones and then getting suplexed back in return, and just the crash happening. Meanwhile, Shakti Woman kind of taking on 3 of herself in one go and psychically nauseating all of them. You use that chaos to find this perfect rhythm to move through them. Bow staff, parkour, leap through like this little gap, kind of twirling in the air as you do, as 2 bodies go above you. Kind of just slide your way, land on your feet, slide through the amniotic fluid, kind of kicking up a spray behind you. The spray catches one of the other tiger spiders in the air. That gives our tiger spider a good chance to get a punch in, and you arrive right at the enemy tiger spider who is standing by the machine. You are going to try use your bow staff. I would say that this is the part where as you swing, it hits and your bow staff cracks against the tiger spider's bones. It's not enough strength.
Which of the options did you want to do? Take something from them, create an opportunity, resist to avoid their blows.
Probably well.
You resisted all their blows by being able to move through them seamlessly, I would say.
Yeah, I think I would probably go for the last one, which is impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. I don't know if he has anything worth taking.
He's definitely guarding something that you could, like the dashboard itself is worth taking away from him. But
okay.
You did manage to get through all of these people without any trouble. So
okay.
That said, now you are in one-to-one combat with the other tiger spider. I want to see it at this moment as 3 tiger spiders have basically managed to pin down our tiger spider. I'm saying tiger spider way too much in this particular round of combat. But yeah, as the clones have pinned down tiger spider, what do you want to do?
When they kick my ass, did they inflict a condition on me? Did they do anything?
Currently, they seem to be trying to make you feel hopeless. I would say you can roll to resist that if you want.
Yeah, let's roll to resist. I have -2 because I'm really insecure.
Yeah.
I was insecure before, and now I was like, I'm not that great. There's just anyone can do what I do. And then I find out I'm literally replaceable. They're just really making me insecure.
Yeah.
Again, I got a 2 nat 1, so I'm on a 0.
Oof.
So I'm gonna mark that, failure.
Yeah, go for it.
And yeah, so what's cool? I'll take the hopeless as well.
Yeah.
If you want to change my labels, you can do that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say unfortunately, your mundane goes up and your savior goes down.
My savior goes down, or feet goes down. I got it. So here we go.
Yeah.
Both of them are fine. All right, so savior goes down.
Mhm.
I'm feeling bad about myself. I'm not feeling great.
Mhm.
So just as this is happening, I'm just like, what would I do? I look at them. I look at their, angry, shark-like eyes. Do all of them have shark eyes, or just like they each?
Oh, they all have no. They all have. When I say shark eyes, I mean like the kind of dead white, kind of cold look in their eyes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't, because I'm pinned down. I can't see the original.
Yeah.
I can't see forearm me. I can't see the eye. So I look them in the eye, and I'm just saying I'm just like, come on, who are? And I'm just like, who the heck are you? And I'm just trying to really try and understand the me's that pinning me as I try and pierce the mask to see the person. Be like, who are you? What? And I'm just trying to see, is there something beneath those white, soulless eyes?
Right.
Can I reach?
Yeah,
real tiger spider.
Go for it. Roll for it. Let's see.
Roll for it. Ta-da! That is a 7. That is an 8.
8. That's I would say that's pretty successful. What's the pierce the mask?
Yeah.
Did you say?
What are you saying? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How can I get your character? How could I gain influence over you?
There is something in your life that no matter who you are, will always be true for you. That person has been relevant no matter what happened. It's what brought you back after your last severe accident. If anything can bring sense to you, it's that person's name.
Martha.
I say, I'm like struggling,
Yeah.
get one of my hands down, and then like get my phone out of my pocket, and I say, look, and of course on my wallpaper,
Yeah.
it's a picture of me and Mum. Well, me when I had 2 arms.
Yeah.
Just like hugging. Look, Mummy G, we are supposed to go for dinner. And I'm just like holding it to these guys.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll for this?
I'm gonna say you don't need to roll for this because the Pierce the Mask already covers the information and it is effective enough. As you hold it up, you feel the arms go loose as all of them back away, and they're like, and you hear all 3 of them in slightly creepy, "Mommy."
Oh,
Mama,
no.
Mama,
Mother.
Mummy G. There we go.
And as like and you see as all 3 is like, I need to go have dinner with her. I need to go dinner with her. And like suddenly they seem to be turning on each other as we basically just seemed to have turned the tide with that one particular thing.
Yeah. Listen, guys.
Yeah.
You know, she always make more than we need. There's enough dinner for all of us. We just need to calm down and figure out and work together and figure out what the heck he's doing and appoint a lab coat.
And okay, we will quickly in that moment. Let's jump to Shakti Woman. What are you doing as you currently? You have successfully managed to make them nauseous, but they are recovering, and also that's not enough to stop them. You know that this will pass.
Yeah. Here's what I would like to do. Can I see what Tiger Spider is doing?
Which tiger spider?
I mean, the Tiger Spider that I know, the one who's taking down.
Seems to have calmed down the other 3 clones, except for the one that's by the dashboard.
Okay. Here's what. There have been a lot of moments these past 2 days where I've just learned things from Tiger Spider, and often he's urged me to be kinder.
Yeah.
So perhaps now is also a good time to take a page from his book. And I'm going to, you'll see the glow in my eyes fade. It's easier to look at my face again. And it's confused, but also like, I don't want to hurt you. If we can all calm down and you can tell me how I can help you, then I will. But if you try to fight me, things will not work out for you. I try to be kind, but I'm not.
All right.
I mean, I'm not the best at committing to it. So
Right.
I end with a small threat, but I would like to pierce the mask.
Okay.
Just taking like a cue from Tiger Spider, who I can overhear close by.
All right. You can roll for it.
Wait, are you trying to like figure out something about him, or are you just trying to boss him around?
No, I'm trying to placate. Is that the word? Like,
So Pierce the Mask lets you see what would kind of.
What about comfort or support?
Yeah,
is
you
that
could,
a better?
you can choose either. You can pierce the mask and then use that information you get against them, or you can try and comfort or calm them down somehow.
Yeah, I'll pierce the mask.
Okay, go for it.
That's a total of 8, but I roll mundane, right?
Yeah.
You know, for once, the fact that y'all moved my mundane up to 2
Nice.
is going to help. It makes it a 10.
Nice. Wait, 8 plus. Oh yeah, that is 10.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, yeah. Anything you want to say, Chuck?
I said maths.
Maths. It is
Maths.
tough. Even my captions have died, so we continue our streak of captions is dying mid game.
If anybody knows why this happens, please help us.
Yes.
I cannot figure it out.
With a 10, as you look at them, Shakti Woman has, as you are well aware, been more a product of of a more a brand than a human being. And if there is a point at which you can get through to people, it would be probably pointing out the flaws with or the damage this would do to the brand, because that's a bigger concern than uh, you know than doing something inhuman.
Boy.
Yeah. If I pierce the mask, I can also like ask you 3 questions.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
I want to ask, what are you really planning? That's my first question.
Okay. I figured you would. Oh, you're waiting to get.
Yeah.
With these three, the wrong. They seem like goons. They don't seem to have any information. They simply came out and attacked you as if automated to follow a command that was given. They seem to know exactly who to attack. So you could guess as to why that might be, why they were designed like this, but no insight as to what are they planning, because they're not planning anything.
Okay. Would you say that your first sort of insight was actually the answer to how could I gain influence over you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2.
Yeah.
And the third one is going to be. Now tell me if there's a difference, because there's another one that says, how could I get your character to blank?
Okay.
And I would want to ask, how could I get your character to help
Right.
me?
Yes. That is a tougher call. Getting them to help you would require you to somehow use your knowledge of their obsession with brand image in your favor. That is the most likely way, but not the only way. There's of course the harder path of somehow making them see that you're all on the same side, but they don't look that. Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, look,
Mm.
I've been where you are.
Mm.
It takes a lot of work to get up here.
Mm.
All right. If you want to be me, to be better than me, this is a defining moment. If you try to fuck with me right now, the millions of people who love me will never forgive you. They know who I am, and I will help you be what you want. You want to be Astra's next big thing, right? You want to help forward the brand. I'll help you do it. But you need to stand down and you need to help me, or else I won't extend that courtesy to you. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna like very gently take my phone out and hold up like my Hootsuite page, which shows how many, which is my social media managing app, which shows how many like
your Astra Suite, of course, your Astra Suite page.
Yeah. And my engagement rate and just like my my approval points, all of that information is just always.
All right.
I like that even though you have Sunita, you still also manage your own Hootsuite page.
No, because she's on a break, so I just have the stats open.
As you do this, you see as they all kind of go concerns like, she have that many retweets? Oh my god, like I want that. It's like, look at how beautifully maintained her Instagram page is. Like it's got such an aesthetic.
Airbrushed, by the way.
It's such an aesthetic.
Hari Bograj and Tiger Spider know that I have like a massive zit on my cheeks right now. But the photo we took at Starbucks earlier,
clean.
Flawless.
How many filters do you put on one? I know.
So, as you manage to pierce the mask, they all seem to float down to you, and they are just peering over your shoulder, trying to figure this out. However, while this is happening, as you guys have managed to somehow shake up these clones, Tiger Spider and Shakti Woman, Hari Bograj, you swung your bow staff at this person. It bent against this person's muscular, kind of extremely strong body, and they turn towards you, and they're like, you aren't even worthy to be cloned, and they're going to smack you away as if you're basically just irrelevant.
Yeah,
they roll high. They rolled an 8 on that.
They don't roll. they would the player would roll take a powerful blow.
Yeah, you can take a. Yeah. In this case,
The MC never rolls in power.
I just missed rolling. I just wanted to roll again.
Aw.
All right. So yeah, take a power blow.
I don't have any conditions as of now, so I've rolled an 8.
Okay. That is a Chirag. I believe it's still a condition, right? With an 8.
On a 7 to 9, you choose one of these options.
Yeah.
You lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to fool out the action, take advantage of your influence. Inflict
Gotta find
condition.
this.
You
Yeah.
give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or you struggle past the pain, mark 2 conditions.
There we go. Finally found it. Yes. So.
Yeah, this is the only move where you want to fail.
Yeah. So in this case, you rolled an 8. So do you lash out verbally? Do you give ground, or do you struggle past the pain and then mark 2 conditions? What do you want to do, Hari?
I want to be heroic, so I'm going to struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
All right. Do I get to decide what conditions you mark?
Go for it. I have no idea. You can go for it.
All right. In that case, I'll say you mark angry and insecure.
Ooh. Go.
It is your turn now. You can do if you want to do something.
Yeah, I'll just go. Do I have now access to his like little lab?
It's right behind him. You could try somehow, press whatever you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to his face as he does this blow on me. I'm going to try to like take the blow and use that momentum to put my hand on his face where his goggles are, turn them into jelly so that they splash onto his face, blinding him, and then use that momentum to kind of go behind and start pressing all the time.
Interesting. I'm not even sure what you would roll for this. I guess go ahead. I don't think you have a. You could. You don't have a move serve for this, as far as I know. So in which case, you can just roll freak.
Sure, freak. I'm so good at that. I have so many pluses in freak. But that's fine. I'm good to go. Let's do this.
All right.
Wait, which conditions did you mark?
Insecure and angry.
Okay, that's fine then. You didn't mark hopeless.
Yeah.
I'm not hopeless. I'm a beacon. That's a 6 minus 1, so that's a 5.
That's a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, and this was you trying to unleash your powers, right? Mark a condition or the GM. Yeah.
We don't have any team points. We only had one when we started the adventure, and we never properly engaged rest.
This also is a surprise, is it? This round of combat, or were we slightly, because we were like cautious when we were moving around?
I don't think we were prepared for copies of ourselves to appear.
Yeah, but does prepared always mean that you know exactly what you're getting into, or does it mean that
it's like Batman? Batman has a lot of technical planning for what may or may not.
You can still start a team pool. Okay, combat start. We're surprised, but you would still do a team pool. We just completely skipped it, which means we don't have anything.
So as you guys are thrown deep into this, you do fail that. In which case, because you were trying to unleash your powers and mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how to effect this unstable or temporary. It creates a chaotic moment as you try to reach for the mask and essentially turn it to goo, and you wrestle because the person's trying to hold your hand off, and like half the mask starts turning while the other is like still perfectly solid, and your powers seem to glitch as he starts crushing your wrist. As your wrist is being crushed, it makes it harder for the effect to stay in place. And now, as you see, is basically like one eye covered in goo. The other hand reaches out to your throat and starts trying to choke you. Shakti Woman and Tiger Spider, if you guys want to do anything at this point.
Is this a powerful blow by any chance?
Not against you, but it is against Hari Bograj.
Hari already... Go see your thing?
Can I try to defend Hari Bograj in this moment? Like use the defend move?
I guess, yeah, should be fine. Go for it.
It,
Defend someone or something. Yeah, you could totally try to do that because the other ones are busy
Wait, no,
anyway.
I'll defend. No, I'll defend. No, and we're both fighting to defend. Oh, God.
no, I am going to. You see, the same sort of like chakras that I was trying to create earlier, but failing to. I'll create one, and the Hari Bhograj that's like choking you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like chuck my like the sort of the construct,
Yeah.
the chakra, and I'm going to try to like fucking slice that hand off. That's trying to choke Hari
Whoa.
Bhograj.
Okay. This is you want to defend, right? Okay, go for it. Roll for it. Roll plus save, yeah.
Chuck the chuck.
Okay. This is 6 and a 6, but I'm
That's
fucking.
That's a 12.
That's a full hit,
Yeah.
but my savior is -1, so 11.
okay. That's still a pretty successful thing. Yeah, you are able to totally do that as you see Hari Bograj, the choking effect suddenly stops as the hand comes loose and you stumble backwards because it's no longer pulling you towards them. Tiger Spider's
But,
lost, yeah?
As a part of defend, I
Yeah.
can do one or three things. So I'll add a team to the
That's
team.
on a 7 to 9. It costs you. Expose yourself to danger, escalate the situation. It's not on a success.
No, yeah. What's it called? No, on
On
a
success, you
10,
get
on
nothing?
on a hit, you keep them safe and choose one.
Yeah.
You choose one of these options. On a 7 to 9, it costs you expose yourself to danger or escape
Alright.
the session. Either way, you still get to choose one of these options.
Okay, go for it. What are you doing?
I will add a team to the pool.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So yeah, once the hands come free and Harry's gone, Tiger Spider's already like leapt onto his like clone's shoulders, like pushed off, does a flip, foot coming out swinging. It's like, get away from him! And he's just going to try and like literally try and kick this guy in the kick the guy in the face.
Go for it.
Let's see how I do.
Yes.
I am. What's it called? Would you say this is an action that could impress my love or frustrate my rival?
I would say, yeah, it could probably do both.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is directly engaged. I'm going to, cause significant lateral damage because I don't care. I mean, my character doesn't care. So let's roll. That is an 8 plus. What do I have?
Danger?
Plus 9. Yeah. Yeah, so I have 9, 10.
10.
I have, 10 to do.
Amazing.
That
Okay.
means I get to take 3 options.
Tell me what are they?
Yeah, so I'm going to resist or avoid their blows, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition, and I'm going to take from them, what's it called? Can I like take them, what's it called, away from where they're standing, like literally?
Yeah, sure. So as you come in, flying kick, you smack them right into the dashboard. The dashboard lets out a buzz of electricity as it gets crunched. You are able to then swing them away from the thing. And this whole move, frightens this Tiger Spider because they just see you coming at them, and you seemingly are a scary sight for this 4-armed one as your 6 arms are raised in movement in synchronous. You know what I mean?
Yeah, synchronized.
Yeah. And as you pull this person away, Hari Bograj, you see that the dashboard seems seemingly destroyed, but it's one of those beautiful moments where it's destroyed, and yet the only button that seems secure is the one that's very clearly marked failsafe, and it's like under a secure button, secure glass shell, but at the same time, you see not too far behind by where the array of computers are is Mr. Nobody seems to be working on a laptop with a flash drive plugged in.
God.
So it's up to you. What do you want to do?
You know this guy is going to do something shady, which we are going to do.
To be fair, so far hasn't done anything outrightly shady. You could try to pierce the mask and figure out what they're actually doing.
The man's whole existence is shady.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would love to do that. Let me attempt to pierce the mask. And figure out what he's up to.
Hmm.
What does he intend to do?
Sure, go for it.
Let's go. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Wait, that's a mundane. Oh, I'm good at mundane. I'm pretty good at mundane. That's 12.
12.
Oh shit!
Nice. This is Pierce the Mask. You can ask me questions. Go for it.
What does he intend to do?
Seems to be stealing information. Relevant information
How-
about this, whatever this project was.
Can I gain influence over him?
Is that something Pierce the Mask lets you do? Not how do?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I
how
did.
could I gain influence? Sorry, I thought.
Yes.
You could probably give them. They seem very isolated as a person. They have constantly been suspicious, uncertain, and skeptical of everyone and everything. And even now, they seem to be working as a lone ranger, trying to do their own thing. If you were to gain influence, it would be somehow extending a form of friendship to them somehow.
Okay. Seems like how you get influence over everyone, to be honest. But yes, okay. So can I do a thing right now, actually,
Um,
or is that my whole thing? Like I have to just like.
I'll say we'll come back quickly as we hear what Shakti Woman's up to, because Shakti Woman also reacted in this moment to. Oh wait, sorry. The clone Tiger Spider, who's been thrown away by our Tiger Spider, is going to try to escape, having lost a hand and also being currently crushed by our Tiger Spider. So I'm going to say this is a. He's going to throw you off, Tiger Spider, into the amniotic fluid and try to pin you against the broken glass shards over there and then make a run for it. So you can try, it's basically take a powerful blow.
Sure, let's roll for that. I have +2 to this roll because I have 2 conditions, like a boss. And here we go. Oh. That is a 9. Okay, good.
Nice.
So
If you make it a 10, is it better?
no, it's much worse.
Much less.
Oh right, you need to roll.
Low.
I want to roll low for this. Yeah. Let's see. Do I can give ground. He gets an opportunity. Struggle past pain. Mark 2 condition. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to like as he's trying to get away and like in the on a foot. I'm not going to let him get away. I'm going to like hold on. No, and I'm just like burning and getting probably whomping on me with the other 2 arms. So I'll take 2 more conditions. And I think I get to pick.
Yes.
So I'm going to mark angry.
Okay.
And I'm going to mark, you know what? I guess guilty a little bit.
Okay.
I'm feeling quite guilty. I'm like, Harry got,
Yeah.
Harry got hurt. There's these other guys who were there, and
Definitely.
beating up myself, and it's just like it's not great, but you're not going anywhere. Ow, 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 ow! Hey, that's our gym jumps. Oh,
All right. Yeah, go for it,
I
Tom.
can get away, but I am very close to getting the fuck knocked out of me.
Right. So as you get whacked backwards and you stumble, you're able to resist the worst of the damage that would have occurred to you, but it definitely gets your adrenaline pumping in that moment. You're kind of and it seems to release that part, the animal part in your brain that kicks in when it's fight or flight, and you're in full fight mode now. And at the same time, you're acutely aware of the danger. You're saying you're holding on to this person?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not giving ground. I'm not letting him get away.
Right. It kind of wrestles against you. At this point, I will now say, Shakti Woman, you can say do something, or Hari Bograj, you guys can do something. As this fight is going on, Hari Bograj, you see nobody's trying to steal information. You also see a button right in front of you. And Shakti Woman, you have currently just saved Hari Bograj by chopping off the arm, but it's all going a little crazy.
All right. I turn to the 3 Shakti women that seem to be interested in what I have to offer them. I'm like, save the one with 6 arms.
Hmm.
Because there's multiple Haribo Rajas. I mean, there's multiple tiger spiders, right?
There's
So-
multiple tiger spiders with 6 arms.
Yeah.
No, I thought the rest have only 4.
The other ones mostly have varying amounts, but some do. One of them does have like 6. The main guy who was
Okay.
running away he had 4.
Can I?
Get the one
Okay,
who's,
then I'm
who's in sweats. Get the one who's
Okay,
not
yeah,
just in the
yeah.
detail.
I point at my tiger spider
Yeah.
and I say, "Protect him.
Got it. Okay.
I'll get it all on video." And I turn my camera on.
Wow.
And hopefully that-
most powerful hero and is saving the day with a camera. I love to see it. What move is this? What do you want to kind of do to?
Well, I want to use symbol of authority
Okay.
and give them an order, and I'm using this as a extension of what happened earlier, which is
Right.
I offered them something and now I'm following up on it
Got
for
it.
them.
Got
basically,
it.
right?
Okay.
So I don't know if that gives me a +1.
Nah.
But does it give me influence over them?
If you successfully roll, then yeah.
Okay. That's a 5 and a 6.
That's it. Yeah, that's
What am I rolling? Like what is it? Because I can do a
well. But you said you were doing authority, right?
yeah, it's savior.
Okay. Yeah.
Savior is -1. So
So
5
10.
plus
10
6
is still
-1.
Yeah, that's still a success.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so you guys see as suddenly the Shakti woman fly up into the air and start zooming. The tiger spider was there. You just commanded him to be pulled away, or did you specifically want
I
him?
just told them to like protect him, and if
Right.
they are versions of me
Yeah, they're
that
gonna.
haven't been around Tiger Spider these last couple of weeks,
Yeah.
then they probably don't even have that like sort of insight into what it is to be kind. And I'll
Right.
let you play with that.
Yeah. Also, because we saw how you fought Mr. Education.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you guys
that's-
see as suddenly Tiger Spider, you are fighting your clone, and you're just barely holding on. The glass shot kind of starting to stab deep into your abdomen, and as the kind of blood comes out, you just get splattered with blood. And all that's left in your hand is the remains of the shirt, as you see chakras just cut, and then like one final beam just makes the tiger spider in front of you explode all over you, and you just like coat of red. You just have a coat of red on your face. Yeah.
Just
I
strongly
don't-
jealous.
Yeah, I don't even look
Yeah.
as this is happening, and I turn to Haribo Raj and I'm like, press that button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Are you going to go press that button?
I will do that. I will also, if I may, shout out while I'm like just going to jump across the that buttons to hit that one.
Yeah.
I'll shout out to no name. Wait up! We're all working together here. Don't run off on your own.
As you say that, he seems to be just about to pull out a flash drive, and he looks at you, and you can. I wonder what you could roll for this. You could roll comfort or support. Let's just see what happens. Roll plus mundane.
Sure. Plus one.
I mean, like,
What did you want to say, Tiger Spider?
nothing.
Oh, I have -2 to comfort or support because I'm angry as shit.
Hey,
That's
different.
fun.
which adds to the realism of the scene.
Wait,
Yeah.
you can use team pool selfishly
Yeah.
to clear conditions. So if you want to do that,
No.
you can.
Well, let me see how I roll and then decide. Can I do that? Can I roll
Yeah.
first and then decide?
Yeah.
You can't. You can't spend team pool to clear conditions. You can spend team pool to shift your labels the way you like it.
You know, on a comfort or support, on a 10, you can also add a team pool or clear a condition yourself. But I think that's for on someone else, not on yourself, if I'm not mistaken.
My bad.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
for defend. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something else.
anyways, I just rolled a total of 8.
8. Okay. On a hit, they hear you, they mark potential or clear a condition or shift labels if they open up. On a 10 plus, okay, 8 is a hit, right? 8 counts as a hit.
8 is a hit.
All right, Minnie, calm down. My cat wants to be part of this game as well. All right.
Be fun game. So
Okay, so as you say this, you see them about to move, And then they take a deep sigh. They're like, if I trust you with this and it ends with me dead, I'm going to haunt you for life.
Sounds fair.
I read the data. If you press that button, they're all going to explode. So it's up to you if you want to press it.
Oh, well, shit, I'd already pressed.
I'll say that if you were saying this, you have just unlocked the glass shell that is keeping the button safe, but you haven't yet pressed it. It's up to you if you want to
Oh, okay.
go ahead and
Well-
yeah.
I am angry and
Yeah.
insecure,
Yeah.
which means foolhardy actions are the order of the day. So I'm
Yeah.
going to hit that button. Sorry.
As you hit the button, you guys just hear like little fart sounds as you see as the three Shakti women's heads just deflate, and they sink in and they just fall to the ground. The other tiger spiders, their heads don't explode. In fact, their hands get ejected out as they just lose all 6 or 4 arms and start spraying blood and, like in panic, flail around before hitting the ground dead.
Me too.
No, you're fine.
I had to ask.
Yeah, you had to ask.
Wow.
I
took out 3 Shakti women and 3 tiger spiders on
I'm
my
gonna
own.
say, you can definitely in this moment. Actually, I'll ask all of you. How do you all feel? I will say you can move a condition based on how you feel right now, because all of you have seen something quite intense happen. Hari Bograj, you've defeated essentially 6 superheroes who are way more powerful than you are. Shakti Woman, you've seen, in many ways, you pierced the mask on yourself. And how do you feel about what you saw? And Tiger Spider, you are covered in the blood of yourself right now.
And 3 people who had the same, compulsion to see, my mom and treated her like my mom as I did.
Yeah.
And now had their arms explode and just like dying all over the place. I think I feel like vomiting. I think I just like stand there covered in the blood and, I'm just like vomiting all over the thing in just and I'm going to I don't know what this means. I'm just gonna mark my 5th condition. So I am now all full of conditions. If I take one more hit, I just leave the scene or I pass out or whatever. But I am on every condition is marked.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Oof. That is yeah.
That's a lot. May I take off the insecure condition since I did a foolhardy action?
I would say, if I feel like at this moment you feel pretty badass, even though everyone else might feel a bit shaken up. If anything, you feel more like a hero. Like this is the stuff that you've always kind of been like, I'll get there. You just kind of move.
Yeah.
So
Finally saved
you can take off insecure, and you can even add a point to savior if you want.
But do you have to remove a point?
I can't go.
And take a point away from, I would say, mundane.
I can't do more savior.
You can't? I would say then in that case, superior.
Point to superior.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
But take a point away from mundane, because this is no longer the stuff of the common person.
That's right. I'm super special.
All right. Shakti Woman, how are you feeling?
When I see what's happened around me, I feel a moment of like, when all the sounds around you sort of die out and there's just this ringing in your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just looking around, my eyes are like flitting between the button, the exploded Shakti women's, tiger spider covered in his own blood. I realize what I've been what I've been molded to be, and I just have a moment of quiet resolution of I must be better than this. And I'm going to use this as a moment to not use, but I'll tell you what my level up is, and I'm going to unlock my moment of truth.
Okay.
I'm not using it right now, but
Sure.
I'm unlocking it for myself.
Got it.
That's what I'll do.
All right.
Yeah. Does that fuck with my conditions or change anything? Tell me.
I want to leave this to you. But do you think it changes any conditions? Do you feel afraid or?
I think it's that fucked up thing where someone who is like I would say Shakti Mohan has objectively been a bad person
Mhm.
in the past,
Mhm.
but in like a weird way,
Mm.
she doesn't feel guilty right now,
Yeah.
but she does feel hopeless. So can I
Right.
remove guilty and move to hopeless? I mean, for guilty, I need to sacrifice something. I haven't done that.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
So I think I'll mark hopeless.
Go for it. Go for it. All right. With that, you see as wait, Tiger Spider. Oh, yeah, we spoke to you. Okay. You see as no name, nobody, kind of walks up to you guys and goes, "Do you guys have a secure location we can go to? I have some information we might want to go over."
I look
The
at
lab.
that's not a secure location.
Several
I turn to Tiger Spider. What about your
Yes.
place? And I just like rest one hand on his back, and I'm just trying to comfort him. Just
Yeah.
like,
You,
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You want to take this? You want to go to my mom's place? Okay. I.
Will it be dangerous?
Oh God. I don't know. Just.
You're looking real rough, buddy. Hang on.
I'm
What do I-
covered in the blood of someone who looked exactly like me.
Yes. Oh. Well, yes.
As Shakti Woman is patting Tiger Spider's back, your hand raises past the wound that he's taken, and you see as there is a small piece of plastic sticking out there that seems damaged.
Out of where?
Yes.
Out of his
Back?
back, yeah.
I'm going to say
Uh,
this is gonna hurt, but I'm going to hold it with my fingers.
Yeah.
If I need to pry a little bit, I will.
Yeah.
And I'll pull it out of Tiger Spider.
As you like the fleshy kind of like, it's like jammed in there between muscle and it's bloody and it's slippery because it's so sticky. And you
Is
pull it
this
out.
technically hurting someone?
For superheroes, not really. Tiger Spider is
Okay.
familiar with pain.
Alright.
I wouldn't say this
What
is
I'll
hurting.
do-
It's just uncomfortable as hell.
Alright. I'll use I'll create one of my chakras.
Yeah,
My creative chakra.
sure.
And I'm gonna use the end of it to sort of cauterize that wound if I can.
Sure.
oh God.
Sure. Tiger Spider, as you feel the smell of your own flesh burning hitting you, if that's something you're okay with.
I don't. It's fine. I literally had to fight Candle Woman a few weeks ago. It was exactly like that.
Fair enough. Yeah. Her special attack candelabra is the worst.
Yeah, she's terrible, but she's the only Diwali team supervillain that's around. So,
Yeah,
you know,
and every year you just got to knock one festival themed super villain off,
exactly.
right?
You
Yeah.
have a
Yeah.
quota.
Yeah.
They used a clip from that whole thing to promote Badbury's celebration candy.
Ah, yes.
And the
Eradicate
plastics removed
evil.
from my burning back.
Yes. As you
Yeah.
see, you guys now have another piece of plastic that clearly indicates, gold silicon underneath it. It's the same piece.
Wait.
Hmm.
Why do you have a piece inside?
Didn't we find
Yours?
one in Shakti Woman? Or what?
You didn't
Oh,
find
we
one
found
in
one in
Shakti.
Nowhere.
Yeah, you found one in Mist Nobody, or No Name. You didn't
Yeah.
find one in Shakti Woman because there's nothing in Shakti
We never
Woman.
looked in Shakti
Yeah.
Woman. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
no one we found.
Yeah.
No one we found one.
And
We
then
found one in Redwater, and we found one in Bad Education, apparently.
yes,
And now you found one in my back.
yeah.
But why in your pack? Are they using this to make clones?
Then these clones would have one as well. Looks at the guy who exploded on top of me. Did he have any plastic?
He doesn't have any remains, so there isn't anything that you can see of him
Yeah.
except blood. So not him, but you could examine the others if you wanted.
Yeah.
I'd rather not. If I could help
I'll
it.
I'll have a look. You sit down. Have a
Yeah. No name, nobody also assists you with that, Harry Bograj. You both can have a look. As you examine the other bodies, you can go straight up creeping if you have that moveset.
Yeah, I do have that, which
Cool.
is why I want to. I'll roll my somewhat less mundane and try to figure out what the heck. Is the gold silicon here as well or not?
Go for it.
Okay,
Straight up creepy.
straight up, and that's an 8.
8. Okay. Ask one question.
I have a question. It's not in this. It's like, is there any other gold silicon embedded inside these?
I'll say you can assume that you will find something. Ask a question on top of that.
I mean, what here is worth grabbing?
Yeah.
Who or what is not seen?
Sure, what here's worth grabbing? Oh wait, why not whose place is this? That
Sure.
seems like it could be useful. Whose place?
All right. As you
Good
guys
question.
go about this, and you examine the pieces of plastic, you do find 6 more pieces, 3 from the dead Shakti woman and 3 from the dead tiger spiders. So that's a lot that you found at this point. You also see that they all have identical designs. And there's also a kind of barcode system on them. One thing that you're able to piece together very quickly is that the end of the barcode has initials in it, which is like, if it's Shakti woman's pieces, it's SW123, and if it's Tiger Spider, it's TS123. So it's marked per hero. You also can tell that this place, considering it's in Shakti Foundation and it's underground and it's old and it was likely used to store people, and it's likely one of the original founders who created this. Shakti Foundation, before it became a school, used to be a headquarters. So if anyone managed to hide this whole thing there, it's likely one of the original founders. You don't have like a business card. It's not like, found it, it's this person's got it. But there are only so many original founders. There's Mr. India, there's Krish, there's Shaktiman. Those are like the 3 big guys. And there's an array of like, there's Ra2, and there's there's a very like low-key one named Bhavesh Joshi, who's just doesn't have much rep. But basically, these are the original founders. So, and you know that Bhavesh Joshi died of old age, in a drunk in an alley. You know that Mr. India died very similar to the Invisible Man in the US, assassinated by people who hated him for creeping on women too much. You also know that Ra2 got hit by a train eventually and was not able to recover from it. And that leaves you with, basically 1 or 2 options. It leaves you with Shaktiman, who you could maybe go to.
Or Krish.
Or Krish, who you know is very much alive.
Yeah. Assuming Krish isn't on another alien planet or something back
Yeah.
to Jadu.
Yeah.
Wait, so hang on. This is definitely part of like the foundations of this place. It means that somebody, when they built this place, they did this intentionally with all these kind of like provisions for keeping superheroes or villains over here. And now they're cloning us? Is that what this whole school is? Is this like, are they just like cherry picking like the best powers and cloning people?
No name at this point chimes is like, this is all great questions, but I feel like the longer we stay here, the more we are at risk of being found, and we should really get going.
how do we get out of here? When we came in, we were like, was there like we came in through a door, or we
Yeah.
teleported down?
You got teleported down here, which means that there is probably some mechanism to escape from.
Yeah, so we need to find a way out of here, and then gonna go to my mom's place. Gonna eat some curry. We're gonna forget that this ever happened. Gonna calm down, and then we're gonna look at your thing. I'm gonna put this blood off my face. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. As you keep trying to do that, it just gets messier and messier. You just have streaks now that look like fingerprints, but it's not quite off.
How do I look?
I take my utility belt and like look for a handkerchief in there.
Oddly, yeah, I would say there's a handkerchief.
It's a utility belt.
Yeah.
You can have like a handkerchief
Yeah.
or rags or whatever.
Does it have that Shark Tank product that cleans everything?
It's
That got super famous. The smiley face. Maybe
right.
you can use that.
You know what,
Is
Hari
it-
Bograj? I imagine you have the Batman-esque, like the Adam West style Batman utility belt, which is there's one anti something. So do you have an anti blood spray?
Put the anti-blood spray.
There you go. Just you feel
Sorry, buddy.
yeah.
Hope you're feeling better. Hey, you
Scrub
were cool,
Daddy.
though.
That's the one. Thanks.
Oh my god, why is it
What?
named that?
That's not a weird message. That's a product. I'm like, is it though,
it's-
Gary?
I was
most-
concerned for a minute. You were saying that to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's the name of a product." I was
Amazing.
Yeah,
very
it-
concerned for a moment.
It's the most successful product off of Shark Tank. In our world, it's obviously called Whale Tank, but
Yeah. Odd name shift.
So
Coming back to
let's
yes.
look for a way out of here.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy was clearly the fake me, who's now giblets,
Hmm.
was clearly trying to go somewhere. So let's figure out where he was trying to go
Hmm.
Yeah.
to get out of here.
Also, hey,
is
you
there-
did really well, by the way. I just want to point it out. You took on like 3 of your own self, which is like cool. You
No,
and
it's-
Shakti Woman. Shakti Woman's like so strong, and you managed to take on 3 of yourself in like one fight. Wow, that's crazy.
well, you're the one who ended the fight, so you should keep that
Yeah, I
in mind.
mean, I did, but I also just
Yeah.
pressed a button.
Well, and also did incredible parkour, bouncing and leaping in a really impressive way, and went toe to toe with a B level super strength figure. So this is very good.
Okay,
This
you
is
don't have to
incredible.
like specify his level. By the way, he could have been like.
I mean, that's my level.
But he could have been like A also. You don't know.
He could be A. He could be A.
He's probably A.
He could have been. I
You're
didn't
probably
get
A.
his rank.
All right.
Are
let's
we
get out of
are
here.
we sharing a triumphant celebration with each other, or is this feels a bit too bloody for it?
I would say in this world, this is about just how much
Yeah.
triumphant it can get.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna when I share a triumph celebration, we each have team moves, which is like when we share a triumph
Sure.
celebration with each other.
Yeah.
So I'm sharing a triumph celebration. I mean, Harry, you were really great. It's amazing what you were up to. You're already and and of course, Dr. Woman, didn't like that you exploded the guy on me, but that was really what little I could see. You were very impressive. So keeping you guys as my love and rival, which means I get to mark potential.
Nice.
I would gain influence, but I already have influence over you, and I don't want to change your.
How far are you
labels.
from leveling up?
I have just leveled up,
Oh, nice.
Hey,
So-
nice.
so I'm
Yay.
also going to unlock my move,
Nice.
my moment of truth.
Hey.
Amazing. My sharing a thing is I will join them in this
Mhm.
celebration. So they already have they get influence over me, so they already have influence over me, so they can
Mhm.
move my labels based on what just happened. And I mark potential for that. So yeah.
Nice.
Do you Hari Bograj, do you want to move my labels?
What are your labels? I mean, I would totally put like why are your labels so less? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
at the
you
moment,
should-
you should be having
be-
them in like 1s, 2s, and
Oh.
3s, right?
We
Yeah, you should.
Did I
I
mess
think
my
something's
labels
going
up?
on. I think so. Your thing should add up to 3. Your labels add up to 1. I think you've lost 2 points somewhere.
I think I might have fucked it up when I was changing. It's fine, I'll fix it. But what are we
Uh,
moving up?
Yeah, I would say put mundane down and put like superior up.
I mm,
I would say danger, but go for it.
I mean, yeah, danger or savior. But it's how he sees it. How
Yeah.
he sees it.
Yeah.
What about you, Tiger Spider?
I also get to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, I'd say, danger goes up and mundane goes down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my freak should be +1 instead of 0.
That
I
makes
might have
sense.
just moved it to 0,
Mm.
which adds up, right?
As well.
I don't know. I'll fix it. I'll fix my sheet.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys are trying to find your way out, question is how?
Is there another door out of here besides the one we came in?
There is a side door that leads further into this kind of space. There's also the massive amniotic cylinder in the middle that has not been opened yet.
Okay, so let's check out Mewtwo. What's going on with this?
Right.
Oh no.
Uh,
It's
can-
the final boss. It's me in there, guys. We shouldn't open it.
Oh, I thought that we could fight you.
Yeah.
You're too strong. I just try and do that thing where you wipe the condensation off the
Yeah,
glass to try and
sure.
see what's within.
Yeah. I mean, good plan, but the amniotic fluid itself is not transparent, so you can't see through it. You can see the silhouette.
What's the silhouette? Does it look humanoid? Does it look bigger than normal?
Looks adult-sized. Yeah.
Adult size.
It's me, guys.
It's you as an adult.
Or is
I'm
it?
joking. Come on, let's just find a button which opens this. I'm sure there must be. I'll go and look and press the button.
I pointed the console I destroyed a little while ago. I don't know if there is a button.
Frog. Well, if you want, if you stand back, I'll just break it with my both half. It's anyways half broken.
Is there anything in your data that you downloaded, No Face, that tells us who this might be?
They just refer to this as Project 11. So I'm not sure, and I don't want to find out because I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can. I upgraded my ears recently. I would say, yeah, you guys, as No Face points that out, you start hearing the sounds of alarms ringing off in the background somewhere.
Yeah, we need to go. Should we leave this thing?
Okay.
Just leave.
I mean, I don't think we want to mess with that.
We could just blow a hole in the roof.
No, we should get out of here without attracting more attention, right? We're still on school premises.
Anything in the data that says how to get out of here?
Like
a map?
I'm gonna say, he's like, I haven't had enough time to look through all of it. I know that down this path there are like more teleporters, but I don't know where they are, so we'd have to look. But we should, yeah.
Let's just try.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys start running. You see as you go past what seems like a morgue with a incinerator in it. You also go past another lab which seems to be growing a whole array of amniotic cylinders, but much smaller, child-sized.
Oh boy.
And then you continue further past that. There's another area where you see. Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Do I see the child-sized
Cylinders. Yeah, you probably do.
Okay. I'm angry.
Oh yeah.
I'm being reckless, and I see those containers, and there's a moment where it just flashes back to like my own
Yeah.
childhood.
Mm-hmm.
I create 3. How many cylinders are there?
Quick glance, probably a dozen.
I create 2 sets of 6, one side, the other side, and I'm just gonna have them like crash open just break those chambers if I can.
You try to destroy the cylinders themselves?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna, you can do it. I know you can do it. Question is your intention to kill what's inside or to liberate?
I just
Because I'm okay with either, but it's if you're trying to liberate, destroying the cylinders is likely not going to help.
Shakti
If
wouldn't
you're
think
just trying to
that
hurt
hard.
if you're just trying to destroy something because you're angry, you probably would be fine.
Yeah, I'm asking what the player wants to do. The character can then do whatever feels appropriate.
The player thinks that in this moment of anger, Shakti Mohan's assumption is that these are test tubes for more baby soups.
Right.
And she just saw what happened earlier.
Yeah.
And just goes, we don't need more of them. It's just gonna destroy.
Right. You manage to throw that out, and you see as they do explode. These that explode, you see they are they don't even really have full humanoid features yet. They are, it's very kind of like essentially gelatinous beings that are starting to take shape and being coded to look a certain way. They go kaboom as the explosion rings, and now suddenly what you have started starts a chain reaction as other parts of the building starts collapsing in and around you guys.
Oh, we need to go. We need to get out of here real quick.
I start running.
Yeah.
No more. But would that be easy relief, or is that breaking something?
That's breaking
or is it
something.
Both? Okay. I'm clearing angry.
Okay. As you guys run around, No Name finds a what seems to be a reception sort of area with a bunch of O-rings that you could possibly step onto, and a dashboard, another dashboard, but it looks complicated. And he looks to you, Haribogra, and he's like, "Do you know how to operate this?"
I can try.
Cool, go for it.
Yeah, sure. What kind of thing would this be?
You can either do
assess.
Yeah, you can either assess this or come on, Lucky is also fine. Oh no,
I don't think you can't have come on.
No, you don't, and also it's not quite right. Sorry. You could ask your artificially intelligent organic plastic to help you as well.
My utility.
Yeah. And essentially just roll, it's up to you, roll freak or savior. It's up to you. Or mundane, I guess. I'm okay with all three.
I mean, if you're using your belt to be unleashing powers and freak.
Yeah.
I am not freaky good at that, so I'm not going to do that. I will attempt to use whatever chem lab know-how that I have.
Go for it.
Watching Saraswati jealously, and attempt to figure out what this is. I will roll either mundane or savior.
Go for it.
Whichever you feel is correct.
Mundane works for me.
Well, that's not great. But it's not horrible. It's 7.
7. All right. This is what, unleashing the powers?
No, this is assess the situation.
Oh, okay. Assess the situation.
I didn't have powers.
Okay. 7, did you say?
Yes.
Ask one question, which is
what here can I use to get out of
here?
this?
How could we best end this quickly? Yeah. You figure that there must be at least some pre-coded commands in this mechanism that are used frequently, and you use your analytical brain to kind of figure out what buttons are normally pressed and what order they will be pressed in. And you quickly, one trial, and you guys hear as like explosions are happening. Haribogra is like, okay, I got this. Points you to jump into the O-rings and presses the right commands. You guys rush in, I'm guessing, into the O-rings, following Hari's commands. Rush in, and as the commands take place, very kind of Star Trek light kind of happens, and you guys flash as you appear on the tennis courts in Shakti Foundation.
Oh.
And from where you are, on the other side of the campus, You can see helicopters coming in. There's a whole lot of movement. People have seen there's smoke. So there's a fire brigade. There's a superhero who just throws water cannons, kind of trying to work. So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, away from the main scene of action. We should go before anybody looks at us.
Yeah, we should.
Let's go. I just like trying to get out of here. Like I imagine we know the way from the tennis courts to like the main streets.
Yeah.
To like head back to the. Yeah. So I'm just like trying to lead everyone out of here and just like get back.
Yeah.
Get
I
to
have
my
a question. Yes, is No Name coming with us to your mom's place?
Yeah.
No Name said he wanted to go somewhere secure to show us the data.
Well, I guess he
So
is.
So I'm not even and then Shakti woman said, "Oh, let's go to your mom's place," and I'm just like, "I just go see my mom. I don't even care at this point." How late am I for dinner?
You are late, sir. You're in for a
Yeah.
scolding.
Yeah. So yeah. And we should That's it. My phone's probably got destroyed from all the tiger spiders who were like trying to hold it and see the picture of mom. So I'm just like, I can't even call her and tell her I'm late. It's like, well,
You can
Your
use my
phone's
phone.
Your phone's destroyed though. You have a great excuse.
trying to skip past 36 missed calls and updates from the Hootsuite. All right.
Oh my god.
36?
Yeah.
Just 36?
Yeah.
2600.
All right.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
yeah, I'm just like saying, I don't even know what I would. I'm like trying to think like I'm genuinely struggling to figure out what to say. I'm just like my body's like shaking, my head keeps like switching like any sort of danger and things. So you could like see I'm not in the right mind to talk to anybody at this point. He just hands the phone back without calling. He said, "Oh, just go. It's fine. She'll understand. She'll know what to do. She'll know what to do. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You don't have to. It's gonna be okay."
Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you guys flying off?
Well, none of us can. Well,
Shakti won't can fly.
I think we're just running off.
All right, running off. Maybe flagging down. Are you flagging down a car? You guys are covered in blood.
Well, I'm covered in blood. I don't know what the rest of these.
The rest are covered in amniotic fluid and at least grime and scorch marks, to say the least.
Would it be fair to say that I have like a driver on hand?
If there was a driver on hand, that driver is not hanging around for whatever's happening at Shakti Foundation right now.
Yeah, but
especially because you
have they
said.
left my car?
Do you know how to drive?
Tiger Spider knows how to lift a car and run, right?
I mean, Tiger Spider does have a driver's license as well, and I'm sure Harry
great.
I'm sure Harry Bogart has a driver's license.
I never got one because I
that's
didn't
not
need
true.
it.
Does Harry Bogart believe in driving, or does he think that's anti? Because of all the
I
gas.
think I cycle everywhere.
Of course, yes.
No face. Can you drive?
No, he's like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can drive. There we go.
All right.
Sorted.
All right, so you guys go down to the parking area where you see Shaktivan. What car do you have?
Oh, it's fucking petrol. All right, it's not CNG. It's not electric. It's like
There are no CNG
Yes.
cars. Are there CNG cars?
yeah, there's CNG cars.
Huh. Okay, go on. Tell us.
It's like some fancy ass Audi or some shit with like a convertible top. It's one of those. I saw it when I watched the premiere of What International's
Man
Metal
of
Band.
oh yeah, there you go. Man of Metal.
Yeah, I
It's an
saw
Audi
Man of
R8.
Metal. Yeah, and I was like, I turned to Sunita, who was like chilling while I was watching it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that one, I want that one. And the next day,
It was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got Shakti Woman's logo on it. So it's all ready to go. You guys jump in. Is No Name driving?
Yeah.
No Name gets in, changes his face to look more like a driver's, like slightly more furrowed eyes. He seems to like stretch his skin, a beard pops out.
Is there like any spare clothes in this, or like a driver's uniform or
Shakti
something you
woman?
can just change into?
Oh, totally. There's a Shakti woman always has a spare change of uniform and casual clothes
Prince.
and Like, sure,
Yeah.
there's clothes. Yeah,
Casual clothes. It's all Louis Vuitton and Gucci.
Clothes,
yeah,
clothes.
it's
So Tiger Spider like, oh, thank you for the spare clothes, and then he's in what's clearly women's clothes.
no. It's like streetwear where
Ah.
it's like super baggy and like it's very androgynous.
Mm.
So,
Sure, but like
yeah,
how tall is Shakti woman?
I would say she's like pretty statuesque.
Not
Okay,
like she
Uh,
has 6 arms either.
yeah, she doesn't
it's
have 6
fine.
arms, so that's
If I'm in
that.
baggy clothes, it's fine. I'm just in clothes that
Uh,
are way more fashionable than I'm used to, so it's fine.
I just love the episodes where Teen Titans try to figure out if the clothes are going to fit each other. The
Yeah,
17s.
in my mind, it's like Cyborg trying to wear Starfire's clothes.
Yes, there we go. As you awkwardly squeeze into Shakti Woman's clothes, mostly because the arms have
Yeah.
to tear past the.
This is obviously what you're wearing right now is branded uh, uh, Supreme merch, but it
Oh my
basically just
God.
says SUPE in all caps
All
and
right.
then
Oh,
REME.
God.
It's like this collaboration that I
Of
did.
course, yeah.
Why not?
That says soup deep. Obviously.
Got it,
Okay.
got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys put on the clothes. No Name kind of gets the car going. It's like, let's drive. And then you guys realize you're in Mumbai, and driving in Mumbai is not going to be as seamless. So you guys are just like,
Oh,
traffic.
I have a creative chakra, right? Can
Yeah.
I use it to basically create sort of like flashing?
Oh, like a
like,
police light?
Yeah.
All right,
Over
you
my
create
car.
that. Again, it's Mumbai. All that results in is like people slightly turning away as you remain in congested traffic. But about an hour later, better than nothing, you guys are able to make your way to Tiger Spider, who lives in the suburbs, I imagine, and you arrive at his humble abode. You are greeted as you awkwardly, by the way, No Name is a great driver, but it struggles to park the car in the colony that Tiger Spider lives in, because what the fuck is an Audi R8 doing in Mumbai suburbs? Like, yeah. What is this? Kolaba guys, come on. So as Tiger Spider and the rest of you get out, already kids are kind of running around checking the car out before they realize that the superheroes are also there. But you guys are given a wide berth as Tiger Spider is a known face around here, and people are slightly wary of him. They all seem to kind of step away a bit from Tiger Spider.
Yeah, I've only got one pair of arms out.
Yeah.
The other ones are like hidden, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not even paying them any mind. I'm just like looming over them, just like focusing. Gotta get them up. It's gonna be fine. Once I'm in, Mom, it's gonna be okay. And just like completely, just like stepping past.
Right.
Not even like acknowledging how weird they're acting around me. Like
Yeah.
they don't know I'm Tiger Spider, but they still act weird around when they see me. I'm just like going to car.
As tigers. Sorry, go on.
No, I had nothing.
No, do you think?
I literally had nothing more to say. I was just like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Shakti Woman is gonna like just try to keep pace with Tiger Spider and just like
Yeah.
look up at him.
Yeah.
Say, your mom's gonna be. Like, you and your mom, you're gonna be fine. I'm sorry, you're late for dinner.
Wait, he like stopped for a minute. What do you mean we're gonna be fine? Oh, no, she might be mad. It's fine. It's yeah, she gets upset. She'll yell a bit, but it's because she loves art. Like
Yeah.
she used to yell like all the time about school and things, and all the time she'd get very loud, very passionate, and then we'd have like then she'd like get me a new scarf or new shoes or something. You never say sorry because you don't say sorry, but she doesn't really get loud anymore ever since the big fight, and I got the new arms, but she she doesn't really make much. But it's fine. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's not gonna be a big deal. Nothing. It's fine.
All
Yeah,
right.
we'll explain it. Oh my God.
It's fine. It's fine. And he leads him up the steps
Cool.
up to my house.
You
and,
guys, Shakti woman, you have flown past this area in the past. You've seen these houses, but you've never entered any of them, unless maybe when you were being slammed through one of them in passing.
Yeah.
But you've never been
I've
inside.
dealt with a lot of lawsuits
Yeah.
for having broken these.
Yeah. And, you're like, what could a house like this probably cost? Like a few million, few lakhs, big whoop. Now that you're inside, suddenly you're like, this is like the whole house is basically like my room, size of my room. It's about that big. Hari Bograj, you're a bit more familiar with this part of town, having done a lot of work stalking the knights.
Oh, yeah. Just running from rooftop to rooftop.
Exactly. So, as you guys enter, Tiger Spider, your mother is there at the dining table, currently nodding off, but there's a whole array of food set out for all of you. But when you enter, kind of wakes up with a jolt and goes, "Oh, you're all here. What time is it?" And you realize it's like 12 o'clock at night at this point.
Hey, mommy. And he just like goes out. He's basically like goes for a hug, but he just basically slumps. His body's so exhausted from all the adrenaline and thing. It's just like this big, six-armed hug.
Hari Bograj and Tiger Spider notice this. Maybe not Shakti Oven so much. You notice as Tiger Spider goes to hug his mother, there is a moment where she flinches, and then she kind of like steels herself and returns the hug.
And just like every other time she's flinched in the last several, since he's gone to six arms, she chooses to ignore it and repress those moments.
Yeah. And she like pats you on the back. It's like, it's all right. It's all right. Did you have a tough day at work?
So school was so tough, mommy. It was so hard, but it's fine. It's gonna be okay. What? And like goes over to the food. Like, oh, this looks so nice.
Yeah, she's made like dal makhni, biryani. She's made like a chicken tikka curry. There's a bunch of naans rolled up, ready to go. And she's got like pakoras and like green chutney on the side as a snack that you can add on top of it. And there's lassi, because why wouldn't there be?
And he looks over. He's like, oh, you have to see. He takes like a big sip of lassi and says, "Oh, these are who I told you were coming. That's Hari Bograj. I've told you about a few times. We work together a lot, and a couple of other people want to."
I just said hi, auntie.
Yeah.
Thank you for inviting us. I'm sorry we're late.
A couple of other my friends wanted to come. That is. Does Tiger Spider know Shakti Woman's actual cover identity? Like, does he know Shakti Woman's secret identity to say? Or is he just...
That's all everyone knows her by is Shakti Woman.
Yes. I don't think her name's really Shakti Marashta, like in her Disney Channel days. Best of both worlds. No. No, that is maybe looks different in the Louis Vuittons, but that's Shakti Woman. And that's No Face.
Like seems to wave at you, maybe go for like a half-hearted namaste wave, and then looks at No Face and goes, "Oh, I haven't heard of you before." And No Face is like, "Well, that's probably a good thing. Means I'm doing my job right."
I look very like awkward for a moment because I've never done something like this, but I'll take Hari Bograj's cue and I'll just say, "Thank you for having us, auntie."
No, of course, please. Why don't you all sit down? Sit down. I'll dish up food for you. The naan's gone all cold, but I'll heat it up. Don't worry. Yeah. So you guys sit down. You guys start eating. The relief of warm food hitting your shock-ridden bodies after the nightmare that you've had in the last 3 hours it's up to you guys how you want to react. But if anyone has ever been in a high stress situation, your bodies have a natural tendency when given food to realize that they're finally safe. just that's how we have evolved. That when we eat, we think we are safe, which is why comfort eating is such a big thing. So it's up to you guys how you feel in this moment. But this is warm, delicious food that hits that nerve. How do you react?
Can I
Go first.
using your exact words?
Yeah.
I have not had a meal like this in a while. My meals are like calorie counted, bland as fuck because gotta watch all of those things, right? So it's usually like boiled chicken and mashed potatoes.
I feel like I'm
But,
being called out here, but go on.
Wow.
Can I fling myself into easy relief by just like hogging
Yeah.
this food down?
For sure.
Can I clear hopeless by just feeling that sense of security, or is that a stretch? I'll let you decide.
I'll say that in this moment, as you eat probably what is one of your first home cooked meals in your life, and the kind of cool breeze that hits Mumbai just as monsoons are about to arrive hits you as you eat this kind of warm food. There is this sense of like, we got through this and we'll get through what comes next as well. And hey, you look like you have a team now. You're sitting around a table eating a meal. That's like a scene out of the movies. This is about as hopeful as you could have felt. So yeah. Tiger Sweat.
It's very much like sorry, go on.
It's very much like shawarmas after.
I was just gonna say like just quiet.
One brain cell. There's just one brain cell that flits about you. Tiger Sweat, what are you feeling?
Yeah. I'm just like, again, like you said, like the sense of relief this is happening. Like so many things we talk about, things that we go into my, but I'm just like ignoring that. I'm just like this like sense of like normality. Mum's there. I'm relaxed, and there's just like finally I just feel like there's like just like hope or peace again. It's like all of that's like coming down. It's just like no one tells you how much like actually using superpowers to fight a bunch of other people with superpowers, how many calories it burns.
Yeah.
Like I've been fighting bad guys since Starbucks.
Yeah.
And I am hungry. I'm exhausted. It's been hours.
Yeah.
So I'm just like eating a huge amount. And
right.
Would you say, this would be enough to like clear that sense of hopelessness I've been dragging around for a while? I'm flinging myself into easy relief.
I will say, is there a different condition?
I have every condition.
You have every condition, right? Okay, so I'll say instead of hopeless, because I think here's the thing. This place, though safer, also has this one thing that you keep ignoring, which is how your mother reacts. So I feel like it's tougher for you, oddly enough, to feel hopeful in your home, even though it is your home. But I'll say if you want, you can remove afraid if you don't have that.
Yeah, that was my backup call.
Cool. You can remove afraid.
There's a difficult conversation.
Yeah.
That I am not having.
Yeah.
There's like some awkward things. I'm just like, fine.
Yeah.
Everything is fine.
Yeah.
Mother, and even though she hasn't said in a while, my mother loves me. So fine.
Yeah.
Mothers say they love each other through food. They don't have to do it through actions or facial expressions or words.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. So as you somewhat aggressively, I wouldn't say angry, aggressively hog down food, you are at least not feeling afraid anymore. You find your nerves calming down as the shock wears off. The worst of the shock wears off. Hari Bograj, how are you feeling?
So very interesting. After what I have done in the lab, I'm assuming that I've been running on like straight up adrenaline from the initial shock of like, I did it. I helped everyone. I was like meaningfully saving the day there. Great. Oh my God, I am getting a call which I'm not supposed to ignore. I will call back in a moment. But
6 minutes, you got this. Come on.
Yeah. But as the food now starts hitting me, I am now starting to like realize what I have done. This is the first time Hari Bhograj has killed anyone.
Right.
even though they were clones,
Yeah.
but they had the faces of his friends,
Yeah.
and he definitely hit the button to kill them and explode them into
Yeah.
blood. The
Yeah.
shock of that is now setting in, and
Yeah.
you see like some involuntary tremors like going up and down his spine.
Yeah. Right. Do you want to mark a condition for this? I feel like that's going in the other direction.
Sure. Sure. Let's mark guilty because I feel like that's what's happening.
I love it. Love it. Cool. Um, you guys keep getting served warm food as you continue to devour and compensate for the massive calorie burn that you guys have gone through in the last few hours. No Name, you see, is first hogs down like a bunch of food as if he's not eaten properly as well. And then very quickly, while eating, opens up his portable tablet and is browsing the data. And you just see streams and streams of code that he is analyzing. At one point, you're pretty sure he just goes slash and then types it code, and somehow more code appears. And you're like, is he even doing anything? But it doesn't certainly looks like it. Do you guys have anything else you want to do?
I just have one question.
Yes.
Do I clock the tremors that Hari Bhograj is having right now?
I would say for sure, considering you're sitting in an intimate setting and you are finally calming down, you're more aware of your team and you're taking them in, and you've also, whether you like it or not, been trained to be in a leadership position, which means you can notice this.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll say what I do for the next day.
All right. As you're doing this, you hear as Tiger Spider, your mother, just says, Beta, and just asks you if you can like come chat with her for a sec. Just come help me over here.
Coming, mummy.
Yeah.
Like stands up, goes over eagerly to her. Is she like at the table, or
She's
like, come to the kitchen?
She's in the kitchen. Yeah.
Okay, so I go to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Ready to clean up or do whatever help needs to be done.
As you go there, meanwhile, seemingly you see as No Name kind of finishes working through the data, and as he's doing this, you see as a bunch of like familiar logos appear on the screen that you both, Shakti Woman, you and Hari Bograj both clock. These are logos of different superheroes, not just the like some of the more common ones, but like a lot of the ones that have worked for Astra or Shakti Foundation or have been trained there. So for like students, essentially they are logos. You also see their project name Hall Monitor. And yeah, and No Name's like, does this mean anything to you?
Does it mean anything to me?
Hall Monitor could possibly refer to the goons of Mr. Education who you defeated.
Oh, they were called Hallmarks? They were called
Oh,
prefects.
yeah, they were.
Yeah.
You never fought any of them, but you guys were thinking of names that you could. But that could be one thing. Do you propose that, for example? Or do you have any other
Yeah.
ideas?
I will bring that up. I'll also like make sure that all of like before we like open up any particular sort of encrypted files or whatever, I'll
Yeah.
make sure we run it through like a virtual machine so that they can't like trace it back to this spot and whatnot.
Do you think Shakti Woman's trained in that kind of tech thing?
Well, I would say that she's at least, if she's been in superhero team ups before, knows that they should cover their asses. So if she can't like be like, oh, use a virtual computer or something or like whatever to do this, she would probably be like, hey, make sure you do that, and maybe No Name can figure out the details of it.
Tiger Spider, what are you thinking?
You're just reading off a USB stick, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, you just turn off the Wi-Fi in the thing. You're not hacking into a network. Just reading the data.
She's just pointing it out. Like I don't want to get into the nitty-gritties of like what's actually happening. I'm just saying she'll make a point to cover their asses. That's
right. No Name's like, no, this one is supposed to be air gapped anyway. But
yeah.
So no ideas on Hall Monitor?
Well, that's the Mr. Education thing. And maybe I pick up the gold and silicone thing.
Hmm.
Maybe this is the hall monitor. Maybe it's what's keeping.
So it's
Doesn't
like
check.
monitoring us.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like that might be it. It's some kind of call project to create essentially like coded beings. That might be what it is. But here, the weird thing is that, okay, so I used to work for Carl, right? I never heard about this.
What
But
if
Did they start this after you left? No, they couldn't have. This
Yeah,
facility is old.
yeah, at least it's a bit older than, and the thing is, it's in me, which means that I was part of this project as well, and I have no memory of this.
we should look at the obvious right now?
What's the obvious?
Who's been making superheroes here?
Astra is one.
Shakti Foundation.
Is
I mean,
Wait, hold on. So, but you guys were genetically modified by the compound, and he points at you, Shakti Woman and Hariboga. You guys didn't have this in you. I do. So, but I was also made with the compound. And then, why the hell did Tiger Spider have this in him?
He was modified after
oh,
something.
when that thing happened, when he grew his other arms out. During then,
Wait, was Tiger Spider killed?
Oh,
he killed?
Or did he have like a near-death experience?
yeah. Yeah, he hasn't talked to us about it, but yeah.
So did I. Is this... But then, does that mean I'm a clone?
A clone? Wait. Does that
Write this
mean
down.
Tiger Spider actually died, and then they took his cells and made a clone with
Why
like
the hell
extra powers?
Why the hell do we have these things inside of us then? These things that are able to have any kind of information coded into them. And as he's talking to you guys about this, we jump to Tiger Spider, who goes inside and to see his mother, who's currently held at gunpoint by a masked figure, who we will pick up about next session. Because it would be too easy to reveal this right now. All right, so ultimate episode next week as we try to figure out what is the mystery behind Tiger Spider's origins and also No Face's origins, and what is Carl up to? What is Project Hall Monitor? Find out next week on Daisies and Dragons.
Oh my god.
It'll be dense next week. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Everyone, thank you
See
for
you
thank you for tuning in. Remember, actually, let me just post it again. These are links to sites you can donate to for the Assam floods, and also make sure to join the server so you can check out the Pride Jam, the links of which will be posted soon enough. RE and 8-Bit helped create it, and it's a wonderful little collection of games by queer creators, so you should totally check it out. All right, this is us saying goodbye and see you next week.
7:30 p.m. IST.
Yes,
Bye.
bye.